Virgo natives. Virgo natives, the past 7 years have felt like a long journey of exploring your beliefs and your philosophies. During this time, you might have questioned everything from what you believe, where you belong, and what truth really means. But from February of this year, year 2026, the energy must have changed for you as Uranus got direct and is stationed itself in the sign of Taurus. Now, um, the station. The station is your ninth house. Now, it's the house of expansion. It's the house of wisdom, higher education, travel, philosophy, and belief system. Hence, all the dilemma that you've been going through. This is the last station for Uranus till April 26 before it moves into the sign of Gemini for its next 7 year cycle. And it is going to happen in your 10th house. Now, in astrology, 10th house is the highest point of the chart. Your 10th house is for career, reputation, public status, ambition, your legacy. Now, uh, for next 7 years the focus is going to be in all these areas because your professional life isn't just changing, it's going to be completely revamped. This is the time you will be moving from that student phase into the application phase, the career phase. And if you are currently a student, the timing is just perfect as you will naturally transition into your career life. And if you are a professional, then also you should get ready for all the new changes that are coming for you because they're going to be very positive. We need to keep in mind that we need to take advantage of these transits, especially the Uranus transit, because it only visits one sign in one house once in your lifetime, as its orbital cycle is for 84 years. And because the transit is as long as 7 years, it has the power to change the complete atmosphere or the environment for you to grow into something that we won't even do it until and unless we are pushed into it. So the situation for you right now would be where you have been gathering a lot of data, for many years, maybe studying, maybe through research, education, or just general curiosity. But now Uranus in Gemini is going to turn that data into a new career path. This is happening because Taurus was about expanding your mind, your horizons, and Gemini is a sign of application and communication. Hence, you are moving from that expansion to the application format. Um, Virgo, you are a sign who is not only analytical, who's practical, who's very detail oriented, who loves order, but you're also very reliable and you love helping others. This part of you is going to change. There's a beautiful concept in Bhagavad Gita where Krishna tells Arjun that it is better to do your own duty imperfectly than to do another's duty perfectly. Uranus is coming to change this, especially, where it is related to your ego, the need for that prestige. So you can find your authentic, what is your authenticity. See, sometimes your nature is of helping others, but there are two things that happen. One, we get lost and lose track of our own goals. And secondly, that recognition that you give also gives a boost to your ego. So, with Uranus and Gemini, the universe is going to make it a very uncomfortable situation for you to keep doing someone else's duty or keep helping others. Now, when I say this, it could mean that you could be in a situation where you are either working for a paycheck, crushing your own needs and talent, or studying something which is someone else's dream and not yours. This will change so that you can fulfill your soul's calling, for a better life. Work on your dreams and work for yourself. My advice to you is that when Uranus is direct from now till end of April, try to finish any lingering certification, projects, or even book that you have been working on. Also, uh, a lot of situations where you have been stuck from end of 2025, special legal matters or projects which was stuck, is going to get a clean sheet. Maybe you've already got one, because we are in end of February. Finalize that book or that degree, because you will need these tools when your career doors are going to open in April, and it's a direction that you're not expecting. Uranus in Gemini might, get you an offer, a job offer, or you might end up in a field that you've never considered, like tech, media, or teaching. And if you have been dreaming of leaving the 9 to 5 job, and go into freelancing or even start a business, this is your time. Go for it. You will also see that other people's view or perception about you is going to change, because you will not be the person who is just reliable and helpful, but a person who is inventing and working on yourself and able to showcase your skills and talents to the world. So before April 26th, work work on your mind, how you want people to see you or respect you. Now, while all this is happening, there will be a period of pause after September 10th, when Uranus will go into retrogression. Don't be discouraged. I would say, if you feel that the speed has gone down a little bit, it's because it's a quality check. It's time for you to ask yourself, is this new career path sustainable, or you are just chasing that, another shiny um, object. So use those almost 5 months after September 10th to organize the ideas that you have in mind to apply. Now, for you Virgos, the takeaway would be, this year, is that your gift is your precision. But for the next 7 years, the universe does want you to add, some sort of upliftment to your precision. And I would say, don't be afraid to that career path which is not going straight. Uranus is not going to give you that straight line career, or upward career growth suddenly. It's a 7 year cycle, so you'll have to work with it. uh, it's okay if it's going zigzag, because the end result is something that you're going to enjoy. You are not only going to enjoy, you're also going to, this is going to be the way to get to the top. So trust your brilliance, embrace the new, and remember, work is your worship for next few years, 7 years. If you if this made any sense to you and you enjoyed this video, please do share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe for more.